Hisashiburi, everyone. It's been a long time. Welcome back to Anime Speedruns Festival. My name is DB Cade. I am not going to be showing my face too much at the event today because, what? Something strange. Where am I? Washitsu? Where's my watch? Where's my Japanese room? No, we're at the live location in Akihabara in Good Space. If you're interested and you're watching this and you're in Japan, you can come here and join today. You can come to the live event and watch us. But yes, we have a bunch of board games and we're going to have some Sega Pico anime gaming speedruns done. This is such a big event. So if you're watching this and you're new and you're thinking, what is anime speedruns? How do you speedrun in anime? No. What we do here is we celebrate all the games based on anime, manga, or light novels. They have to originally start from that. And we've had a storied history. We've had a very long history. We had an original event with a lot of American staff, and it was streamed over. Maybe everyone remembers the first Anime Speedrun Festival. And all of our videos now are available on YouTube. A lot over here. We had a Dragon Ball mini event and a One Piece mini event. I think I'm holding this the right way. Look at that. Beautiful. Maybe people remember those. They're fantastic. So many amazing world records and speedruns. I'm so proud of this community last year's ago. And this year, Anime Speedruns has a live location in Japan. And hopefully, for the remainder of time, it will. I just, words can't capture how excited I am. I even heard that this year we have a lot of new routes and charts that were found for the speedruns in the event. In fact, I'm just going to go right into our schedule this year because LD-san, who's also handling the Portuguese restream. By the way, the restreams, make sure you go to LD Speedruns on Twitch or the Japanese restream on Twitch for Portuguese and Japanese, both. And if you're curious about other this year, French or Spanish, those are going to be broadcasted at a later date this year, and possibly even German too. So thank you to everyone who supports our community. I'm going to get right into the schedule. There's so much to talk about. I'm so excited. I think you guys are excited. So one of the reasons we started late is that Mazin Saga Mutant Fighter has a new speedrun chart. This could be a world record, everyone. This is one of the hardest games, and it's being played on the hardest mode by LD-san. And then right after that, we've got the ultimate race. Happy Clover. It's going to be intense. Katsushitsuda versus Risan. I'm so hyped for this. These are two legends of the anime speedrun community, and they're going to be playing one of the funniest games ever. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Stay up. If you're overseas, wherever you are, just stay up and watch it. It's worth it. Then we've got Mamono Hunter Yokai Dainana no Kesho. That is being run by Petakyu-san, a really strong retro runner, and he's running a big Sega fan. You must tune in. Going to be amazing. And then we've got the main little panel that we're doing this year. It's going to be talking about flip phones. That's right. The old flip phone where you open it up and you dial a number and try to contact, I don't know, someone, maybe, a girl that you met and she only gave you her number. So you're just kind of hoping there's you don't have service or text. I'm sorry, I'm getting to another conversation, but there were games on those phones. Okay. In those dark times, in those dark ages. And we're going to be talking about those games with, one of, if not the most affluent people in the sphere. Unabandonware is going to be the main panelist there. And she, I'm telling you, knows so much about flip phone gaming, it's going to blow everyone's mind. And then right after, we've got Groove Adventure Rave, Hikari to Yami no Daikesen, both the first and the second ones. It's run by Funku-san, and Funku is an amazing runner. This game is something that I thought I had routed to extinction, and they came in and they found these really, really strong routes and techniques. So it's going to change the way you look at the game, and I'm really happy that they're having me on for commentary. And then Cotton-san, everyone's favorite speed running funny percent comedian, speedrun comedian, Cotton-san is going to be running Soreike Ampan Minade hiking game. Everybody, let's go hiking. And I'm telling you, you don't know what this game is, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I can't quite describe it. But what would be perfect thing is if you come to the offline site and maybe you can play some of the board games while you watch this, and I think you might catch it. Then we've got Major Dream with Sasan, who's going to be running here, and we're so excited to have him. Sasan is an amazing commentary person, an amazing runner, and Major Dream is one of his strongest entries. You don't even have to like baseball. This game is ludicrous and fun. You're going to love it. And then we've got Neo-san running Fate Samurai with commentary by Jupiter. And the two of them together are going to put on a great show. Fate Samurai Remnant is the kind of the origin story of the Fate universe. It's fantastic. This game is beautiful. I mean, beautiful game. Okay, they can't all be all retro games here. We got to show off the new hotness. And then we've got Shifty-san is running Pokemon Yellow blindfolded. Right, we have a blindfolded run today. It's going to be amazing. And then a new member of our community, Jacket-san, is going to be running Grappler Baki. Baki Psycho, that's then Fighting Fury, as it's known overseas in Europe, I think. This is a title that is not enough justice has been done to this game. This game is really fun. It's a jank fighter, but it is a fun fighter. And if you like Baki, you're in the right place. Then we have a Tass-san, everyone's favorite AN86 is returning to ASF 2026 to do a task of Speed Racer in the Challenge of Racer X. This is a game, by the way, I'm personally really excited for because it's really hard to get running on old computers even. So the fact that we get to see a task of this game, I'm just over the moon, and you got to tune in for that. Then we have Akitone. Akitone is going to be running Ranma 1/2 Bakuretsu Rantohen hard battle, as it's known overseas, and he's running Red Percent. This is a very difficult game, but he's going to be joined by Silver Soul with commentary and powered up and definitely going to clear it. Then we've got Camille-san running Nemo. That's right, we finally get Nemo in the marathon, finally. It's so good. The community has come together. And so Camille-san's a legend in that game. I'm glad we got one of the best runners. I can't say enough things. We've got Drumboard-san running Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Densetsu. It's going to be, this is a really, really fun RPG. They're running Radar Percent, which I believe has some extra bugs in there. It's going to be a little glitchy. It's going to be fun. I don't know much about this percent, so I'm really interested as someone who this game normally takes about 8 to 10 hours to clear. Seeing it beaten in an hour is something spectacular. I mean, this is going to be the VOD of all VODs to see. Then we've got Sailor Moon on the Game Gear. That's right, the Sega Game Gear by Kazuya-san. And yeah, it's going to be a great one. Kazuya-san always brings it. We decided, okay, Bleach will come, but let's have you run something different this year. Let's see something different. And after that is Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure by Kuritiba Mestre. And Kuritiba is a legendary runner there. They've come into the scene maybe a few years ago, and they've just crushed the previous runs held by the top Brazilian speedrunners, and just come up with new charts, approach the game. They're really, really clean speedrunner. A Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure in particular is a game that we've had before, but we have not seen it cleared this fast. Then we've got Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku. Famous run, it's done by Infamous this time, and there's some new strats, some new things. Infamous-san, of course, is one of our main Dragon Ball runners, and we wanted to have a little bit of extra Dragon Ball representation this year. So looking forward to it. Dragon Ball log as it's known, is very popular in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do. Most, if not all, the anime series are there. Then we've got Black Clover Quartet Knights with Platinum Mad doing the full story in just 28 minutes. I mean, this game, by the way, when I reviewed it, looked fantastic. I'm so excited. Everyone, when we do a review process here at ASF, and everyone who jumped in and watched it said, "Oh, this game looks good. I should buy this game. Oh, I need to get this game." I started watching the anime because of that speed run. So I'm telling you, again, none of these, you can't miss any of these speed runs. I'm sorry, I have bad news, everybody. You're not getting any sleep. That's just what's happening. You're not going to sleep, okay? Then we have Neon Genesis, Evangelion, Battle Orchestra, one of my friends, Linneus Link. I've been trying to get Linneus Link to come to an ASF for years. Every year I bother him. When are you going to run Battle Orchestra? When are you going to run Battle Orchestra? Battle Orchestra? Battle Orchestra? It's finally here. You get to see one of the best games for the PSP. I think it's also on the PS2. Really, really unique fighting game. I have a feeling this won't be the only time we see this as an event, so definitely stick tuned. And then everybody, we're ending the event with Brody Ring doing .hack GU Last Recode, Volume 3, the continuation. If you haven't been following along, .hack has been played every year. So Brody Ring is the as long as they just keep submitting .hack and continue the story, they're in the marathon because they're an excellent runner. They're the peak. They're the GOAT of .hack speedrunning, and no one can challenge that. They're amazing. So happy to have them closing the marathon again. And then I've got some big announcements coming up at the end. I might do them in between. We'll see. But there's going to be some big announcements. This year's event is the shortest event, and that's my fault. I want to apologize to everyone. I'm very, very sorry. This event is only 24 hours. So we got the most submissions this year, and it was the shortest event. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on. I apologize. But I can tell you this. The thing that I'm going to announce at the end of the event will make up for it. So I want everyone to think about, if you're play games, what anime games do you play right now? Maybe it's something you don't have to have a console to play that game. Okay, so maybe you can think about where I'm giving you a big hint. Okay, and that's it. I just want to say, everyone, have a fantastic event. I do have a quick message in Japanese. 今年は現地でパブリックビューイングイベントあります。秋葉原の神田駅の近くに秋葉原駅もアクセスがやりやすい。もし行きたい、ぜひこっちのところ来てください。楽しんで、ボードゲームや、なんか珍しいのアニメゲームも用意してる。そこでもコミュニティも話ができるし、あとは、一つの宣伝ことあるんで、今年からね、日本のスタッフは増やしたいだから、気持ちあるのなら、ぜひ一応フォームが貼ってありますの、Twitter でけど、ディスコね、アニメスピードランズディスコにジョインしたから、ぜひ私やまたスタッフに声かけて、今年フソさんとエンディさんもいつも本当にたくさんお世話になってます。いろいろ助かりますので、これからオフ会のイベントを開催したいんだから、みんな協力本当によろしくお願いいたします。OK、それではイベントが始まります。Alright, let's pass it off to LD-san. Show us your anime gaming speedrun. ASF.
はい、ということで、今、主催のデイブから挨拶がありました。オフイベント、今度増やしていきたいので、 ぜひ、日本の現地ボランティアスタッフ大募集ということなので、興味のある方は、X のアニメスピードランズというアカウント、またはアニメスピードランフェスティバルのディスコードまでアクセスいただければなと思います。また、ご覧の通り、今回は、オフライン会場を用意しております。ライブビューイングということで、グッドスペース会議室、神田鉄工5階、千代田区の、鉄工新聞ビル5階のところで、ライブビューイング行っております。ゲーム、ボードゲー置いてるらしいですね。で、現地では、ドラゴンボールレーシングと科学忍者隊ガッチャマン、そしてメジャーウィーパーフェクトクローザーのスピードランがそのライブビューイング会場で行われる予定となっております。ぜひね、関東近郊の方はぜひ行ってみてください。もう私北海道でいるんで行けないんですけど、ね、お近くの方はご来場してみてはいかがでしょうか。要するに現地でメジャーが行われますので。オフラインのこのライブビューイングは、今日だけですね。5月9日の一応午後10時までと書いてますけども。
そうだよ。
そうなんだ。
今だよ。
そうだよ。
はい。
朝の9時から10時まで、10時までというか、片付け時間があるから、もうちょっと早くは閉まるけど。
はい。はい。現地には今、クさんがね、いらっしゃいますので、はい、頑張ってください。
はい。現地からジャパニーズリストリームに解説に入っていいよっていうところでもあるんで、で、現地会場、ジャパニーズリストリームを流してるんで、大体聞いてたんですけど、
はい。
はい。ぜひ来てくれると嬉しいなっていう感じですね。神田駅から歩いて1分です。
はい。神田駅からですね。秋葉原。
いや、デビちゃん、今から、あれですよ。今から、空港で、今から空港向かって行ってもろて、飛行機乗ってもらえりゃ別に全然間に合うと思うけど。
ちょっとね、私も予定があるんで、ちょっと、なかなか、急にはちょっとなかなか難しいですけども。はい、というわけで、リストリームも現地で流されてるそうでね、今ね、謎の通信が入ってますけども。
謎の通信です。はい。
謎の通信、よろしくお願いします。
はい。現地でやる人もいるんで、今回は現地用の、メジャーがね、あるんで、
はい。
後でみんなやりますけど、はい。それ以外は、ボードゲームとか、ピコが置いてあったりしますんで、遊びに来る方はぜひどうぞ。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい。
じゃあ、もう、太さん頑張ってください。
あんまり僕頑張ることないんだけど、
もう。
あとは、次 SS さんが準備来たらセットアップをしなきゃいけないぐらいで。
そうですね。
ジャパニーズリストリームの解説が来るたびに、現地会場のジャパニーズリストリームセットが始まるだけではある。これ以上の仕事はあんまりない。
現地行ってもよし、オンラインで参加されてもよしですので、ぜひね、解説の方、募集しておりますので、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、お願いします。
はい、
今回そんなに人が、解説できる機会がいっぱいあるっていうふうに聞いてますけど。
そうなの？
いや、現状の応募状況を鑑みてっていう話ですけど。
なるほどね。はい。
そう。いや、そこはね、呼んでもろて。
はい、今から参加できるね、解説ありますのでね、よろしくお願いいたします。
そうですね。現地会場もね、お席の方にゆとりがございますんでね。
はい、ぜひ、お近くの方は、会場来ていただいて。参加費はあります？
参加費2000円です。
はい。2000円。払っていただいて。
そうですね。人の入りによっては会場費で、運営チームが金を苦しむっていう話なだけでございまして。現実が襲いかかっている時もあるわけですよね。
まあ、でもね、これ、やっぱね、こう、長く続けるためには必要なことですから。
いやー、長く続けるの1回目のところのお金がすごいので